So I'm back on the Firebirds dev server, and today we're going to be taking a look at the new Chinese PLZ-05 artillery vehicle, which is coming to the Chinese tech tree at rank 5, battle rating 7.7, between the PLZ-83 and the M113A1 TOW. So there was previously a 2.0 gap between those two vehicles, so this does help to fill in that gap, which is pretty handy. And as you can see, the gun barrel is pretty long. So we'll take a look at the ammunition types. So you've got your standard HE shell, 60mm penetration, muzzle velocity 933 meters a second. You can also fire HEVT shell, which is very effective against enemy aircraft, and surprisingly a semi-armour piercing shell. So this has a penetration of 156mm at 500 meters. It's not the best performing shell in the world, and you're probably best off sticking with the HE shells for most targets. But it might be effective in some edge cases, so it's pretty good to have this available at the very least. And of course, engaging longer ranged enemies is going to be pretty easy because you do have access to a laser rangefinder, which is very helpful. And as you can see, the gun is reloaded by an autoloader with a reload rate of 7.5 seconds. And of course, the autoloader can be damaged, which would be a bit of a problem, but if you hit the autoloader, you're probably also going to set off all of this ammunition here, so probably not much of a problem. And it's got a targeting speed of 5.9 degrees in the horizontal, 5.6 degrees in the vertical, and it's got an elevation of 65 degrees. So it could be used in a pinch as an anti-air vehicle with the HEVT shells, but it only has -3 depression, so yeah, not very good at aiming downwards. And you've also got this 12.7mm machine gun on the roof for anti-air defence. And of course, as an artillery vehicle, it's not particularly well armoured. The armour maxes out at about 30mm. While there is some sloping, if you aim at the lower hull or the turret itself, you're going to get through this vehicle with basically any weapon. And of course, the flanks are extremely easy to penetrate as well, as is the rear. And you do also carry smoke grenades to aid in concealment. There is a little bit of internal armour as well, and you can see you've got a very chunky transmission and engine at the front here. So it's got a top speed of 35 miles per hour going forward on 6 gears, and an okayish reverse speed of 8.3 miles per hour on 1 gear. Then moving on to the crew, you've got a crew of 5, so you've got your driver here on his own at the front, and then your commander, gunner, and 2 loaders at the back here. And the commander's got 5 times zoom for his optics, and the gunner has 4 times to 9 times zoom for his optics, so not the worst in the world, but not the best in the world either. So yeah, this seems like a fairly decent artillery vehicle. Like I say, it does help fill in that gap that was previously there at rank 5, so it's good to see that gap being filled in. And it does look like this will be a very effective artillery vehicle for the Chinese tech tree. So yeah, hopefully this will be a very welcome addition for Chinese players. Anyway, just a quick video looking at the PLZ-05. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I've been Terreno, and I'll see you next time.